Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Remy Huki with your Hedge Fund Report. Today is Tuesday, July 15, 2008. United Capital Markets Holding founder and CEO John Devaney is in the process of liquidating hedge funds after missing a margin call from Deutsche Bank. This according to Bloomberg News. Deutsche Bank seized and auctioned off collateral after the firm failed to meet demands, according to a letter to clients. This comes 1 year after funds were frozen because the firm bet the wrong way on mortgage securities. Devaney said he decided to liquidate bonds that back a credit line from Pershing, who he said, quote, has been extremely cooperative as a lender and clearing agent. Pershing gave loans valued higher than their collateral because Devaney gave a personal guarantee that they would be repaid. Last year, Devaney sold his 142-foot yacht, a jet, and real estate. And in other hedge fund news, Pierre Lagrange, co-founder and hedge fund manager of GLG, has gone green with his firm's European equity strategy. This according to eFinancial News. Lagrange says, quote, our belief is that the environment will be as big as the internet and its impact on companies and consumer behavior. GLG manages long-only environmental funds worth $150 million that have outperformed since launch early last year. Environmental analysis is also applied to a further $8 billion of mainstream GLG funds. So far this year, GLG's environmental fund has fallen 16% compared with a drop of 20.5% in the MSCI Europe Index. And in more hedge fund news, after a 6-month clash with Japan's government, London-based hedge fund, the Children's Investment Fund Management, has withdrawn its bid for a higher stake in J-Power. This according to Bloomberg News. The $10 billion fund known as TCI said it will not pursue, quote, a lengthy judicial process by taking the government to court for rejecting the bid, even as it accused the state of having a decision-making process that is flawed by erroneous fact-finding, unsound economic reasoning, misinterpretations of law, and a lack of transparency. This according to an emailed statement that was released today. The fund added that it does not rule out the possibility of reapplying to increase its stakes. And in other hedge fund news, with Indian stocks going south in recent weeks, billionaire global investor George Soros has turned contrarian on the market. This according to the Economic Times of India. His hedge fund Quantum went on a buying spree at a time when most funds were dumping stocks in a sliding market. On July 4th, Quantum Fund bought a 3.8% equity in Jain Irrigation Systems. Since February, the fund has made investments valued at close to $140 million in various companies. And that rounds out today's hedge fund news. Thanks for joining us on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click onto our hedge fund channel online and read the full stories as well as the latest developments.